gentlemen. Still up at the cottage. Had breakfast. We had bacon and eggs and toast. Today is repair the deck day. So there's 2 planks out of all the planks that we've kind of examined that need replacing. So I need to go to Huntsville, buy 2 more 10 by 2s. We still do. It's funny, although we're a metric, when we build, we still like to build in imperial. So feet and inches is the best way to build for me anyway. I think a lot of people my age still like to build in feet and inches. Perfect day, as you can tell by the opening credit. Mom came down here and started working on this garden. Very nice, Mom. Look at that. Perfect. This retaining wall is just slowly getting more and more arced. We need to put more rocks. Bring some of these rocks somehow up here and start placing them in. Build up the shoreline. A long time ago when we replaced this deck, my dad tore it all down and basically just threw all the wood underneath the cottage. And over the last 10 years, I've been slowly pulling out the really crappiest pieces of wood, trying to keep the best pieces of wood as long as possible. But as you can see, there's still lots of wood under there, lots of nails sticking out of them. So I've been pulling out. It'd be kind of fun for Ben and anybody else who wants to do it, pull out all the rotten stuff and just start burning it at nighttime and get rid of all that stuff, because it's not good to store stuff under the cottage. You need air. You need it to breathe. Don't want to clog it up. Okay, so I guess we're going into Huntsville. I'm going to do the food review first at Wendy's, and then I will I'll ask somebody in Huntsville if they know where the lumber yard is. I don't know where the lumber yard is in Huntsville, but if there isn't one in Huntsville, which I think there is, then I'll come back down to Bracebridge, and there's a Home Depot there, and I'll grab the wood there. I think I need like 3 2x6 by 10s, and we'll get back to the cottage, replace those boards, then have a beer. No, have to stain and then have a beer. Maybe have a beer right in the middle before I stain. Made it up to Huntsville. Wasn't too long of a drive. Let me show you around. Made it to Wendy's. Just going to set up my lights and stuff. See if they'll do the meat mountain. No, the meat cube meat mountain. So since this is not my car, it'll be an interesting setup. So I'll show you once I put it together. Turning the camera on, saying hello to the uncut and raw. I still haven't actually put up an uncut and raw in like 2 weeks, so I apologize for that. But I'm just showing the vlog people the setup. So I've got the GoPro, I've got the mic sitting there. So I've got light 1, light 2, and everything's set up. Let's get to this. It should be a good video on my channel. Wow. There's actually tomato and lettuce on there. It was so well hidden. The bun's all squished. That's the problem sometimes with these. Let's see if we can turn that sucker. I don't think it actually makes a meat cube. Okay, vlog people. Domik Nation! We are finished. Just taking everything off. Gotta get over to the store. What's it called? Home Hardware. They have one here. I saw one on the way down, which is good. It'll save me probably 20 to 40 minutes going all the way back down to shutting it off, evidence, going all the way down to, I'm going to keep this up here for my phone, going all the way down to, what's it called? Bracebridge. We got to go get the wood and other materials for Mama, and I'll bring you along. Let's go. It's only like a 4-second drive. Did I even open good? Let me get my list. Just getting some stain next. And my mom has an old lid from a previous batch. It's always good to keep these things. It actually has the code to the exact specifications of color that we have. So, and they just put it into that machine, punch in those numbers, and makes exactly the same stain every single time. Sweet. Okay, I got my stain. I got an extra roller and tray and brush, and I also bought an extender pole because I just realized that if I do the front of the cottage, I'll need the extender pole. It'll just help. I don't have to move a ladder around. All ready to go. Had to return one of the pieces of wood because it was like all split about 12 inches, 30 centimeters. They were, so I just walked back in. Can I get a different one? It's not all busted up. She's like, sure. I'm like, well, thank you very much. No problem. It's Huntsville. We're all so friendly here. No, it's just Canada. Okay, back to the cottage. Back to the cottage, and this is the greeting I get by Tinky. Oh, so Tink. Oh, so Tink. You ready? Come get me! Yay! I guess she didn't want to see me. She just wanted to get out.
She thinks someone else is in the car.
No, Tink. It's just me. Come.
It's just us.
Come back.
Think about. Where's Sammy
Come.
and everybody?
Oh, it's just me. Just me, you silly girl. You silly girl. Time to fix this stuff. What we'll need to do first, I'll just bring all the wood down, and then we'll need a few tools. Number 1, crowbar. Number 2, sledgehammer. And I think that's about it. Yes, power. And Mr. Sledge needs replacing. Finally got the second piece up. And it came up in pieces. Not good. I was kind of hoping to salvage something, but everything's not salvageable. And there was a couple spots where somebody had put screws in. Can't remember why we would put a screw in, like it's mostly nailed. And the other thing too is, for some reason also, we double nailed everything. So two overkill on the nails. I'm not sure why we did it like that, but basically you can just zigzag every other one kind of thing. Just one on each joist would be fine. Tinker's inspecting.
Isabel doesn't know why there's a hole in the deck.
She's like, why are you putting holes in the deck? She's had her head down. She's wearing a white helmet telling us what we should and should not do. Alright, so everything's cut to size. I just stained that edge, just waiting a couple minutes for it to dry a little bit. And Mom's working on these chairs like a frantic woman. And I just stained the bottom half of this. Then I'll flip it over, stain the other half once I've screwed it all down. Not very safe at the moment. Not very safe. I dropped that off. I have to go pick it up. Almost done. Listen to that. Peace. Calm. Serenity. Beer cap. All done. Replace that top one. The one big mistake I made. Not a huge mistake, but it's a mistake. I should have bought pressure treated wood, and I forgot. It didn't even occur to me. I just like walked in to Home Depot. All the wood was right there. I saw the 2x6x8s, just threw them on my thing, went and grabbed my stuff, and it wasn't until I got here and put them down that I realized that we usually buy pressure treated wood. But, you know, I stained both sides, and it is the same paint. It's just that this gets baked by the sun and turned color. So basically the house or the cottage was that color. And Mom did the brand new arms that are going to go onto this chair, but she painted both of them. They're all done. Good job, Mom. And that's pretty much all we did today. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I know I should have showed you guys the tuna melts Mom made. So she got a tin of tuna, put it into a bowl, did like maybe 1 or 2 scoops of relish and 1 scoop of mayonnaise, or maybe 2, mixed it all up, toasted the English muffins, and once they were toasted, then she smeared on the tuna melt, put cheese on top, put them in the oven on broil. It melted the cheese all into it. Nice. I had 4. I probably would have preferred to have 3, but it messes things up when you take half a bun. My mom only wanted 2, so I ate 4. It was a good dinner. I enjoyed it. First time I think I've ever had tuna melts like that, especially with relish in it. It wasn't bad. Give it a shot. Tonight I'm going to burn some of this wood that I need to burn, get rid of. And yeah, long day. Lots of stuff done.